margins and decided by a bit of quality.
Yeah, definitely, and I think the performance from us was excellent. We dug in, and we probably deserved something out of the game. If you walk off there with a point, yeah, everybody goes home happy. So it's frustrating that we've actually not got that. But the lad that scored, you can see that he's got a bit of quality, and that's what it takes to win a game.
Yeah, 700 grand he cost. So there's the difference.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and he's one of them where he's a very good player, and Plymouth have good to have him, because yeah, he's superb, and you can see that when he plays, he's got the quality, and like I say, he produced a good goal, and we was unlucky. It's frustrating that, like I say, we've come off the pitch and lost the game, because I think that the performance has been top drawer, and the gaffer just said it in there. If we can put on performances like that every game, we'll be fine.
Tell me about that one at the end there, because it just looked like in that one in stoppage time in the penalty area just behind us that it was going to drop to you and you were just going to smash it in the net, and it just looped into goal. Did somebody get a block on? Is that what happened?
Yeah, their midfielder that come on, Jordan out, and he made a great block, and it just sort of floated. The keeper went as well, and I think the ball went that slow he could get back up and actually catch it again. But when I hit it, I see him go down, the keeper, and I thought it was just going in the net. But they're one of them days. Nothing dropped for us, and that's football. It's frustrating, and like I say, we ain't got long. We go again. We're back in tomorrow for the next 2 days, training hard to go against Shrewsbury and get 3 points.
And going back, because this was the first game since the Forest Green game, which was a disappointing performance and a defeat. What's been said sort of in between those two games? Because you've had a long time, you've had 16 days that you played in the Papa John's, I know. You've had a long time between those two league games. So what's sort of been said in between there? Was there something to make up for? Did people feel after that Forest Green game?
Yeah, we knew that Forest Green, it wasn't good enough, and we wanted to come out here today and put a performance, and that's what we did. We dropped below par against Forest Green as a unit, so we knew that we need to regroup, and we need to sort of give something back. We know the fans travelled to Forest Green, and it's a derby game, and it wasn't acceptable. But we every training session we prepared right to come here and to get 3 points. Unfortunately, like I say, a bit of quality from their lad that scored the goal. So yeah, and we dust ourselves down again. We can't do nothing about it. We go again, and that starts tomorrow.
And good to have a couple of people back. Will Ferry coming back, Taylor Perry coming back. So there's competition now all across the team, and people have got to play well to keep the shirts, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely. It's a hard job being a manager. I wouldn't like to be in his shoes currently with how many players that he's got available, and that's some big players as well left out the actual squad, and they're chomping at the bit to be in a squad, to be in a starting 11, and that's what we're here for. We're here to. There's only 11 shirts can be worn at once, so yeah, you have to keep working hard.
How do you assess the season so far? You played 21 games, got 25 points, so you're sort of just above that line. How do you assess what you've done so far in the first half of the season?
We just take game by game. I think it's important for us. We know we're in this league for a reason, and we know we're good enough. And our main thing is to stay in this league, and that's what we're going to take each game as it comes and try our hardest.